Yes, people, man. Oh my God, bro. This was the longest international break ever, man. But yo, guess what? We are finally gonna see our team play, man. It's all good speculating. Oh, what player's gonna play where? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna play this position? But man, we finally get to see it on Sunday, man. If you're joining the video, man, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel as well too, man. We on our road to 1K, man. We are 900 away from 1K. So hit that subscribe button, people. Like the video, share the video. But let's get all the formalities out of the way. But yeah, my Ruben Amorim had his first press conference today, man. And there are some quotes from there and that I want to discuss. And there are some, and also like looking ahead at the game on Sunday as well, and also just looking at other things that came out throughout the week, that I want to talk about. Firstly, man, in this interview with Gary Neville, he had a lot of things. Gary Neville was asking a question, like everyone would do, just grilling every new manager. And one of the things that came out was like about his formation, because there have been a lot of like the training clips that came out where he had Anthony playing the right wing back role. But he said when he was asked whether he's going to use fullbacks or wingers as wingbacks, the manager said we should start with fullbacks because it is hard to teach wingers how to defend. So that's basically true, right? Because I think, and he also wanted to say, right, some games is going to be easier, like if we're on the front foot, if we're attacking per se, it's easier to use wingers because they give you more of an attacking option as like wing back. However, if we'll come against team like, for example, like a City, for example, like a Arsenal per se, we're not going to have a lot of the ball. It's going to be 50-50 per se. So we probably use fullbacks because they are more defensively solid. And that's, so there are flexibility within his system that he's trying to do. And also another thing that the manager was asking his press conference. Like I said, people, that the press conference happened. I just took a couple quotes out that I wanted to focus on. Another question the manager asked was like, "What are his non-negotiables?" And he said, "Work hard, be professional." And he wanted to say, this is mentioned that he said, first of all, I think we have to be better athletes. You can see it in the data. And speaking of the data thing, everything was the Gary Neville interview. He alluded to that about the data. And we can even say as also mentioning that players have not been running, right? He talking about like the data, and for this new system that he's trying to play, he even said it in the sit down interviews with Gary Neville. He said players have to run hard, like the fitness levels of our players have to increase, and that's what I said, because if we're gonna push the line higher up, like 10, 15, 20 yards, now we're gonna leave a lot of space in behind to cover, and our players need to be able to cover that ground. And I think in the training clips you saw him, the moment these players lost the ball, he was yelling, "Run back, run back, run back. We just lost the ball." So that's one thing that's one thing I was like, okay, yeah, like, because these players are not fit, and we've seen in many games where we've been outrun by teams and everything like that. Even pressing, we will literally press for a little bit, and then everyone will just start walking. Or like our press is not as a unit. So that's one thing that has to change as well, and I'm glad he mentioned that too. And then he went on. I think this was one thing, like he would talk about his success. I think during his press conference, one of the journalists was asking him a question like, okay, so you've seen many other managers failed. What makes you so sure that you're going to succeed? And he basically said, "Call me naive, but I believe I'm the right guy at the right time. I truly believe I'm the right guy. I'm a little bit of a dreamer, and I believe in myself, in the club. We have the idea and mindset. You think it's impossible? I think it's possible, bro." I'm not gonna lie. If you're watching, if you're a Man United fan or whatever you are, this is what you want to hear from a manager. This is the kind of thing you want to hear your manager saying. Yeah, we all know it's going to take time. It's not going to be a fast process or anything like that. These things are going to take time because it's a process. It's a system that the players have to learn. The players have to adjust. It's going to be an adjustment for everyone. The manager will have to adjust. The players have to adjust. The intensity, the new intensity they'll be playing at, they have to adjust as well too. And he said, "Yo, like, I believe in my thing. If it doesn't work, you can call me a dreamer or whatever it is. I believe in the system that I'm trying to do, and he think it's possible. And also that gets me onto this quote that he even said as well too when speaking about the players. He wants to say, right, he said, I know you guys don't believe in these players because when he came in an interview with Gary Neville, one thing he said was that I really like. He said, right, he said, I will get fired or I will lose my job before I put any of my players under the bus. And basically what it means saying as he will believe or he will protect these players at all costs, and even if it takes him losing his job, he will do that as well too. And that basically in this quote that he said too, he said, I know you guys don't believe in these players, but I do. You guys think it is not possible. I think it's possible. I believe in them. They are open to different things, hard work, and they have to until they prove me wrong. I believe in them. And like there was a journalist there that was saying, so you're saying you believing in these players, but these are the same players that have fired multiple managers. First of all, these are not the same players. Like there are a lot of new players in the team from the previous manager, and also yeah, there are some players from the previous manager after the previous manager. But we have a lot of players in the team. And I think when a new manager is coming in, because like the media is always going to do this, is mentioning that of course. I think when a new manager comes in, right, the media always trying to make this seem like, oh yeah, yeah, a year ago again, and yeah, that's true, it's happened before. But he said it's like basically what he was saying, like it's right, it's a clean slate for everyone. I will believe in you until you show me that I shouldn't believe in you, and and I think that's very important because if you come in with the mindset that, oh yeah, I'm not going to do this or I'm not going to do that. Like he's a coach. He's coming to a new country, coming to a new environment. So he has to believe in these players. And like he said, I will believe in them until they show me otherwise, which I really liked. And then one thing as well too, there's a couple clips from the video with Gary Neville. We're just gonna watch a couple of them and see what's up.
First moment a little bit overwhelming, but after 5 minutes you start thinking about the club, the team, the players, how to play. So it was quite fun.
But it's true that, I mean, I'm talking now as a United fan, not someone who's interviewing you for Sky, but you look like you're beaming.
Honestly, bro, like obviously us mentioning United fan have been very excited. Like it's a new manager coming, everyone's excited, everyone's doing this, but there are these gremlins, there are these meat munchers, these salty rival fans that they don't want to see you happy. They're saying, "Oh yeah, it's them." Yes, yeah, yes, we know. We've been it before, right? We've been it before. We've seen managers come, we've seen manager go, and we will be and even if this one doesn't work, we will still be excited. And I'm showing this clip because the manager understands it. The manager know. Obviously, not every fan is like this. And some people are going like they're looking at his drip. They're saying, "Oh, he's wearing this." Like, yeah, they're doing too much. But yo, like, it's good to be excited. If you're a Man United fan, man, do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Be excited, right? You have the right to be excited. You have the right to be mad, whatever it is. But you have the right to be excited. Don't let these rival fans or these party poopers tell you to not be excited. And this is why, because your manager is saying it as well too. Here's what the manager had to say.
It's true that, I mean, I'm talking now as a United fan, not someone who's interviewing you for Sky, but you look like you're beaming and you're sort of so happy to be here. I mean, it's an important thing, that just to sort of the message to the fans, the body language, it's important.
Of course, and I know that this in this moment our fans are with mixed feelings. Like, I want to be excited, but I have been here, so I have to be.
Facts, see, bro. Like the manager understand. This is what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I'm telling you, I was excited when Eric Ten Hag got hired as the Manchester United manager. I was excited because I believe what he did at Ajax he was gonna bring to Manchester United. Obviously, as it panned out, that day ended up working. I was excited when Jose Mourinho began to mention United manager as well. I was excited when Louis van Gaal began to mention United manager as well. So, bro, like when it's a new manager coming in, we're always going to be excited. So, like, I'm glad the manager understands. Like all these people are saying, oh yeah, you guys are just being excited. Yeah, 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 yeah. But shut up. We're gonna be excited.
So what can I say is that I'm really excited. I'm not afraid to show it, but I'm a clear idea that this will take time. Don't confuse my happiness with naivety. Say naivety. It's not.
I like that the manager said that because yo, and this can go to the fan as well too. Like me, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen over the next couple months. I mentioned that, but a lot of rival fans think, oh yeah, we are just excited for the sake of being excited. No, we are excited because we have a new manager, but we are also not naive. We know this club has a problem. We know some of the players are not good enough. Yes, the manager got fired, but we know obviously if a manager got fired, is never 100% the manager fault. But you cannot get rid of 11 players. It's easier to get rid of one bird. It's easier to get rid of one person than to get rid of 11 people. So that's the thing. But a lot of fans thinking, oh yeah, like they're like naive. Just because we're excited doesn't mean we're naive. Like the manager said, right? We know our club. We know what's been going on here. Obviously, they are part of the fan base that will be naive, but we know what's been going on. Like we know changes need to happen. But like I said before, it's easier getting rid of one person than getting rid of 11 or 22 people. So there you go.
The same thing.
Yeah, and also on this clip, right? Just one more thing. This Marcus Rashford going to New York to watch a basketball game and Casemiro thing. Like first of all, let me say it right. A lot of people were ready to crucify Marcus Rashford, right? A lot of people were deleting drafts because they were ready to crucify Marcus Rashford. But the moment they saw that Casemiro was there, they was like, oh, okay, okay, so Casemiro's there too. I know for a fact that a lot of you guys were willing to Christopher Marcus Rashford. They were gonna because the guy can never win. These guys have 5 days off, right? Whatever he do is 5 days. Whatever these guys do outside of that, right? That's their business. The only thing I care about is how are they performing on the pitch. That's what I care about. But a lot of people were ready to. I mean, they already did it anyways. But many people had to delete drive because they were ready to crucify this guy until they saw that Casemiro was there as well too, and then they start going back on their words. But let's see what the manager actually here's what the manager actually had to say about it, right? Because Gary Neville, I don't know if you guys saw the little interview thing. Gary Neville was even talking about it. Oh, in my day, this guy, bro, like it's not your day anymore, right? Like your day been passed. But let's hear what the manager had to say about it, man.
If they can have 5 days as a coach, um, or 3 days, or is 3 days to rest, you cannot fly. This is something that as a club has to decide.
So you think you would have set a different structure maybe for that period?
For me, yes, for sure. But we cannot put this on the players. They told them they have 5 days off, so they can fly anywhere. Because nobody in the club says you cannot fly. So they have to live their lives.
And that's all you need to know. You heard it from the manager first, man. The players have 5 days to do whatever they want. No one told them, "Oh, you cannot fly anywhere," and things like that. But the manager went further on to say, changes need to be made, but you cannot put these on the players, right? So a lot of people going around trying to spread this narrative. Oh yeah, he's not professional. This and that. Guy, what do you want him to do? The guy has a life. The guy had 5 days off. He went to see a basketball game. If Rashford posts up a training video of him training, a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, you should do that on the pitch." The guy go to New York. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, that, bro." I'm telling you, a lot of people will try to crucify him, but the reason, but they kind of help it because this saw Casemiro did it too. They're like, oh, bro, like you gotta keep it consistent. These players have their lives as well too. These players have their lives to live, and we're just I bro, like I said, man, I care about what happened on the pitch. If he's performing on the pitch, cool. Whatever else he does outside of that, it's none of my concern. But that's it, man. Let me go to the game on the weekend. So obviously the manager first game on the weekend. A lot of people are thinking we're gonna bliss Ipswich, bro. Like I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be like a cagey game. Is going to be close. I'm saying like a 2-1 or a 3-1, but I think it's going to be close because thanks to Spurs, Ipswich got the first one of the season, and those guys are going to be bouncing. They are playing at home. They want to be the party pooper. They're like, oh yeah, what best way to support the party on the manager's first game than winning this game. So yeah, man. But I think Messi is going to win. Obviously, like the new manager bounce, like the whole honeymoon period. So I think we're going to win, but I don't think it's going to be easy like many people are saying it's going to be. But yeah, man, that was the manager first press conference, man. Like that was my thoughts on everything said. You guys let me know. What are your score predictions for Sunday? I'm saying. Oh, first of all, yo, if you make it this far in the video, let me know what are your score predictions for Sunday. I'm saying 3-1. You guys can leave in the comment section below, guys. Man, like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Road to 1K. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. People, peace out.